crane onto the back of the truck.
Happy anniversary, Natalie.
Let me get that schedule back. You saw the new Star Wars, meh. Yeah, I've not seen it myself, so I don't want any spoilers. But I have, you know, Pringles Leaf saw it, and he was like, meh.
What's that car doing?
So much hype, that's the problem. There we go. That's the Christmas schedule. So we're currently on Christmas Day, so we're doing Construction Sim. Construction Sim till about 8 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll be able to get Doyle in. And we're doing a whole bunch of P.O. Box, because I've got quite a few boxes from you crazy guys. So we'll do that. And then at 9 o'clock, roughly,
Next to me room.
roughly, we'll be starting 7 Days to Die.
And then we just need a crane to lift
The 7th day will happen just before midnight. So that's when we're going to get wrecked. I'm not joking. Monsieur Fluffy, I tend to use keyboard when I walk around like this because I like the mouse look. But when I get in a vehicle, I use the Xbox controller because it's just easier than hold Shift Q, you know, Control press E. It's just ridiculous.
We have here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not just any Monday, is it, Connor?
My
It's
game
Christmas
just crashed.
Day.
Rib.
Rip-a-doodle-doo. Lucky you're not hosting.
Yeah, it is.
Is this thing auto-saving?
I don't know. I think so, though.
We're after that crane over there, are we?
The one that's on the floor next to the trucks, we need to put that on the back of the trucks.
Oh, which crane is closest is a question.
Probably the one at the materials trailer.
Yeah.
Just borrow that quickly and take it back up.
The fast erecting crane?
No, not that one. Those are the ones where you need the little cordoned off area and a site to cool them over. We're picking up the one that's actually in pieces next to the trucks.
No, it's not GTA 5 tonight, Smurf. You're getting mixed up. That's New Year's Eve. GTA 5 is on New Year's Eve. You have to watch the VOD 7 days on because you'll be on the road at the end of the stream. No problem, Adeldro. So, how do we get this crane onto the loader then? Do we need a crane to move the crane?
Yes.
Yeah. The one I was bringing while we were waiting to join.
Alright.
It's very chicken and egg, isn't it? We need a crane to move a crane. To build a bigger crane.
Indeed. The crane is so big it can't even move itself. Well, it can, but not on the road.
Waiting for Jack with potato internet to join.
My internet is epic, thank you.
I was going to say, you're on a dial-up. It took forever.
Don't blame the rubbish game on my internet.
It's winding you up. Where's the little crane then? Oh, there.
Welcome back.
Oh no, don't tell me we need to bring a crane over here now. Do you want me to drive a crane round? Oh, here's Rome.
You should get both tracks on one trailer and then the body on another trailer.
So we have to park it in front of it, I guess.
Hey?
Just behind, or yeah, whatever.
Well, do you want me to move this?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yes it is, Rogue Templar. 200 bits or $2.
On that side of the thing, because it's gonna be
Merry
flat
Christmas,
ground.
Paul and Nutters. Thank you so much for the countless hours of top-notch entertainment. Wishing you and everyone a happy and prosperous new year. Thank you very much, Rogue. Have a good one yourself. Thank you for the resume, Cutmoss. Fried chicken, 15 months. Merry Christmas all. Jafar, thank you for the resume. You watched Father Ted yesterday? I've not seen a lot of Father Ted. Bandit Slayer gifted a sub to Rogue Templar.
So I guess the body first.
Well,
then.
welcome to NAS, Rogue.
Yeah, but the
Thank
body
you,
on the green
Bandit
umbrella,
Slayer,
and then
for
the
gifting a
tracks on
sub.
the blue.
Who's your
Be the
banksman?
easiest way to do it.
This is dodgy builders. We don't have banksmen. Only professional builders have banksmen. Merry Christmas Simulation Gaming. You know, on 3 months Smurf, as I didn't think I could subscribe through Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, Amazon Prime's been a thing for over a year now. Is a Doctor Who special any good? Ask Pringle if he turns up, because Pringle knows about Doctor Who. He's like Doctor Who maniac. Mind you, I think MJ Deadman is as well.
Extend the boom as you move to the right, just to keep it in place.
Don't drop the crane with the crane.
And straighten it up.
So is it trigger for you to turn then, bro?
Yeah, it is.
You
That's
must have
what I figured.
remapped something.
Possibly. Well, I haven't remapped this one. I have remapped the forklift and the mini crane.
MJ
Left
alive,
a tiny
man.
bit.
MJ bar hug mode, man, you mean?
That's it. Down.
Favourite film to watch at Christmas?
A tiny bit more to the clockwise.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or one of the airplane movies. They always make me laugh, doesn't matter how many times I see them.
And good.
I take it you've got to get both tracks onto the back now.
Yeah.
Probably behind each other.
This gonna be good.
Next to each other should be
Next to
fine.
each other, yeah.
There's enough space for them to fit.
No taglines on the
This
load.
game would be much easier in VR if you had actual depth
Dodgy
perception.
builders. We don't need supervisors. Die Hard for Christmas. What, Die Hard 1? Can't you stack them? No. What, the tracks? Or do you mean the tracks on top of the crane? People are saying you can stack them.
You could do that as well.
What, headphones? These are the Asus Cerberus? They have a springy thing on top. Pretty certain I reviewed these in a video a few months ago.
Okay.
I'm doing.
Do you play both ATS and ETS2? I do. Although, generally speaking, I play more ETS2 than ATS.
Let's see.
Keep going. Right
On a ratio of about 4 or 5 to 1.
That's it.
Hashtag sellout. Hashtag sponsored, EV.
One of them on.
Versa. Versa Y. Thank you for subbing, Versa. Welcome to the house, sir. Thank you for your support. Let me give Versa a nutty welcome. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. I was going to do a little game. As usual, I kept all of the cracker jokes from the Christmas crackers. And I was going to do a little game every time somebody subbed. I was going to read one out. So since... We'll start with Versa, okay? So here's all the wonderful gags that came out of my Christmas crackers this year. Are you ready for this? I'll give you time to guess the answer, okay? Cracker joke hype, here we go. Points for anybody that gets it. What lies at the bottom of the sea and shivers? So we're going to start you off with an easy one. What lies at the bottom of the sea and shivers? I'll give you about 10 seconds. Answer: a nervous wreck.
I declare it on.
Yeah, that's good.
What? Did nobody get that? Did nobody get that? That's unbelievable. God.
Back to
And that was an easy one? We're going to be in trouble with this. Whoa. You know your steering trailer nearly swiped my truck?
It was close.
Makes little sense. It makes plenty of sense. What lies at the bottom of the sea and shivers a nervous wreck? What doesn't make sense about that?
If only we had to load our things ourselves in ETS.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Twiz. Hey, BCS and Cindy, hope you had a great Christmas.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Don Keller, thank you for subbing, Don Keller. Can we give Don Keller a lovely nutty welcome? Thank you for your support. I shall now read out another cracker. Another cracker joke is incoming. You ready for this? I want a better performance though, because that last one was pretty poor. Okay. Christmas cracker joke number 2. How do you communicate with fish? How do you communicate with fish? Give you more time to think. Now, if I give you too long, you'll just go and Google it. So we're not doing that. Answer to how do you communicate with fish? You drop them a line. You drop them a line. Crawley was pretty close. Oh my god, you guys. I thought you knew all the cracker jokes. It's unbelievable.
Where are we going to build this one somewhere?
I honestly thought you guys knew them all.
You have to... I can't remember exactly
Jules,
what
bar
you have to
humbug.
do something.
Alright, MJ.
Which makes its yellow ghost appear.
Right.
I think you have to...
These are brilliant cracker jokes. These are the best you can get.
Construction or something.
Right.
Why is that van just stopped in the middle of the road?
When I click on this, it says you don't have permission to construct a crane in this area.
Right,
Oh,
yes.
is that going to need me to do it
Yeah.
then?
Yeah. Probably have to stand somewhere.
Is there an option somewhere I can just grant you permissions to do stuff? Because this is silly.
Don't think so.
Yeah. So what you need to do, Paul, is click on the truck top left, and then click on the crawler crane with the wrench next to it.
Not enough space to build a crawler crane.
Probably
My
need to
truck.
walk out of your truck and stand it over here somewhere.
I'll move out the way.
There we go. Jack, we need your bit first.
Come back round. Just move in so I didn't get in the way of the ghost. There you go.
Matho, 200 bits, give us time with the jokes. We're still sore from yesterday's edition. Oh, that was all mostly down to refereeing. If I give you too long, though, there's going to be people Googling it, you see. I'm trying to implement some anti-cheat mechanism. Get rid of this comedian. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm not one writing these gags. These are the ones I got in the crackers today. I had to put up with these at Christmas dinner. You haven't touched the booze today, Zarek. I'm sure you haven't. Oh yes, glorified gamer, I'm using the mug. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Do you know what I like about it? It's massive. I get basically like a litre of tea.
Tracks, please.
Yeah. They're coming.
This thing is wide. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
the boom appears magically then.
Yep.
I'll stand in a safe position and supervise.
It ends up looking a lot bigger too.
Well, I will if it'll let me. Come on, game. How can I jump on a thing? Oh. There we go. That's a safe viewing position.
Down a bit.
Up a bit, actually.
Is the circle really that high? Wow.
You got a bottle of pear cider on you at
Really
the moment. That's all you've had. I had a
Sweet.
beer after the stream. Just the one beer.
I think that's
Then
your
I was
right
doing
side
stuff
track.
for today, and then I
Showing
went to
red for
bed,
me, so-
and then I started watching a
Oh, you
movie
make a
called...
mistake.
That's fine. I see 2 yellow for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know what it's called now. I didn't get all the way through, though.
I'm guessing it's gonna rotate by itself.
Must do then, yeah.
It had the guy who played Kirk in the new Star Treks. He was in it. And it was about a lifeguard,
Although,
a true story in the
what way it has
50s,
to go, I think.
where this lifeguard, Coast Guard, had to... There was a tanker. So there was 2 stories, basically. The tanker that split in
I wonder
half,
if it's actually possible to
with
do
this
it from the
massive
gas.
storm came in. This massive storm came in, and the tanker got snapped in half. And the bit that survived started to flood, but the guys on board basically like
One left.
tried to keep it afloat using pumps and all
Oh, yeah,
kinds of
from the
things,
cab,
and steered
don't
it to
need
run it
someone to
aground.
tell you
At
what
the
to
same
do.
time, basically the guy who plays Kirk was like a rookie, underappreciated
crane
guy
cam
at the
on the
Coast Guard, and he had to get in a little ship, and he was riding these like ridiculous waves to get there to try and help them out.
Hooks
It's something
can
like
be quite,
Finest Hour. It was
quite a lot
called
easier to
something
use.
like that, but I don't think it was
Yeah,
called
it
Finest
does.
Hour. I can't remember. Maybe it was. But I only
You
got
just didn't
about
have to get used to
halfway through. I didn't finish
controlling
it.
the crane from
I'll
the
watch the
hook's
rest
point of
later. Is Doyle not allowed anything because I got you a Mrs. Squirrel Prezi, but not Doyle yet, as didn't know what was not allowed.
I'm gonna
Smurf,
try
he got
for
so
real
many
life,
presents
throw it
yesterday.
from the crane
He got
cab.
his favourite is the squeaky chicken thing, and the squeaky balls that he got.
Might need some instructions.
I can't remember what it's called, Flying
Yeah.
Icarus. I think it's called Finest Hour.
Well, you just kind of got to rotate it anti-clockwise a bit.
Not
Tiny bit more.
It definitely wasn't called
A little bit more
Skyfall.
anti-clockwise. That should be good. And then to your right. And back a bit. Back a bit more. Back a bit more. And more.
A
Tiny bit
Daldril,
more.
a chicken, I
And
thought
break.
would be cut in half in a matter of minutes, but it's actually still alive
Beautiful
and still squeaking. It's bizarre. Who are you talking to, Default DC? Right, what do we do now? Get out of the way, or we wreck this thing, or use it?
Yeah,
Get out of the
move
way
some things.
first.
Do you need to move the truck
You'll
around?
need to retract your rig as well.
Yeah, wait a minute.
You're talking to me, I'm not a granddad. I am a father, but I'm not
That
a
little mobile
grandfather.
crane looks so tiny now.
Here's a joke for you, Sanjit. Where do animals go when they lose their tail? To the retail store. Honestly, Jess, it really surprised me, that chicken.
Now it's gonna go ding.
Job revenue,
We
nothing.
made nothing.
It's huge.
Yep,
Let me have a go, let me have a
That
go.
is a Mahoosic
go
train.
for it. The
How do you get in?
when you're in that outside camera mode, it's so big you can't even see the top of the boom inside the camera.
Wow. I can't even see the top of the boom when I look up. When you're on the ground.
Wow, this thing moves
Pretty
slowly.
huge.
And that's why you can't drive it on the road.
Why is it moving so slowly?
Because it's massive. Yeah. Luckily the ground truck is on the other side of the yard. It's probably running on electric motors or something.
Yeah, it's pretty good when you're doing the bridge building one. Just the reach on it is epic.
Do you have to basically drive it into place in order to, like, does it turn at all, or?
Has a
It-
turntable.
Wow.
How far do you need to be standing from it to see the top?
Wow. Okay.
It's far.
Seriously?
Oh, what? Oh, there's another boom at the end.
Yeah.
I think you're a bit too close, Paul.
You have to back up quite a bit.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Because your crane goes up and then forward. Gonna have to drive back like 20 meters at least.
And then lower the hook basically right down to the floor.
Merry Christmas, Grey Cube. You're off
Need
to
to
your
actually
sister
stand
and
this
brother-in-law's
far
for
to see the
Christmas. Have a good one, firefighter. Do you think that's far enough back?
I'd go further.
Yeah, it doesn't look like close enough, like far enough. Well, if you lower the hook, you'll probably be able to see. That's the hook going down. Yeah, gonna have to back up quite more.
That's probably the
I
best
think
view.
the hook is gonna hit the road now.
Or maybe I can pick up a car as practice.
No.
Conquers giant style. Okay, yeah, you're not too far off. Back up just a tiny bit more, you should be good.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Luckily, you don't have to put the crane boom on it yourself.
Little tiny bit more.
Where's the little pickup ball thing? Oh, it's at the front, isn't it? Forgot.
Yeah.
While I'm stood about here. I should be far enough back, you just need to go down. I'll move out of the way so I don't get hit on the head.
These controls are just weird. I mean, properly weird.
I'm guessing the swinging of the hook is quite bad.
Yeah, with that much line out.
Not only that, the
Yeah.
controls are weird and the swing is delayed. It's like, it's just nuts.
Move really slowly. I think you need to ride one first though.
You may have to back up about another 5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I had it then.
To your right a tiny bit. There you go.
What a palaver.
Run away.
And it's
Oh, it's
inside
gonna
the
fall.
ground.
Yep.
Because that makes sense.
Logic.
That's why we're in. Oh my god, it's really going crazy.
Yeah.
Physics are real.
Run away!
Luckily there's no cars around to swing it into.
I just realised something. Where are the blades?
They probably will magically appear when we put the gear unit on.
Concentration face high. It's more fear than
There's no
concentration.
blades, there's no nose cone.
Miss Cyberson,
No
thank you for the
animation.
resume. Straight Edge, thank you for 35 months. And
Rip
Chris
off
for
all the
you,
money
thank
back.
you for 6 months.
Dodgy builders. Client is in charge of putting those on himself.
Right, needs to change camera view now.
Well, we built most of it.
"2015 physics." You boom too late, nom nom. Can you, like, tell if it's lined up? Because the depth perception is horrible.
Before they were
No. Forwards 8 feet. Trouble is we have to be so far back to see
Yeah.
that high that we can't really tell either.
forward a bit. That should be it.
It's not green yet.
Maybe a bit.
To your right, the teeniest bit. Yes, that should be good.
No,
Down a bit.
no,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. It's not... It's I think it's crashed.
Uh-oh.
Red.
No, I'm serious. It's just gone frozen on me.
Uh-oh. Can you jump out of the crane?
This could be rip-a-doodle-doo right here. Yep, I'm pressing the Y key to get out the crane. Nothing's happening.
Rip.
I think we're done.
I'm okay. Maybe it's just taking its time processing.
Well, I've got a little rip thing going on here. Cresshead, thank you for subbing. Welcome to Now's Cresshead. I'll get the next joke ready for you, Cresshead. Yeah, this isn't. I'm gonna have to close it.
All that work for
How
nothing.
far is it gonna set us back?
Yeah.
I reckon it's probably going to have that in the air. You just have to line up again.
I reckon it's gonna be on the ground, not set up.
If only there was a dedicated server. The
Right,
game has
let me
been
flick
closed.
to this screen a second, guys, while I set the game up. Okay, next joke while waiting. Next cracker joke out of my crackers. What's bad-tempered and goes with custard? What is bad-tempered and goes with custard? Apple grumble! Apple grumble. What is bad-tempered and goes with custard? Apple grumble. Well, Miss Twitch TV, looks like you get the biscuit for that one. We need to give Miss Twitch TV a non-biscuit for that, I think. Okay, you should be able to join now.
Okay.
Yeah, the piece is on the floor. Yay! With the black background, you can't see my shirt. Wait, what? I like to sim it.
Does the server have the same name?
Yeah, same deep.
It should be the same. No problem, Luke Pryor, if you have to go. I like to sim it. Merry Christmas from America, Red Devil. I take it pretty much everywhere around the world now has had Christmas Day.
Well,
I'm
I
pretty
for one
certain they
can't
must
find
have.
it.
Yeah, they have. They've got to have. The most you can be is plus 12 hours. I mean, not in Sweden. What are you talking about, Henrik?
Do you get that, bro?
Paul is headless again,
Yeah, I
Yoshi.
don't see that server.
Dude, what are you talking about?
That's the one I've joined.
Ah, there it is. It was hiding.
Well, I hope you should have been asked for a password. If you didn't put the password in, you're in the wrong server.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I couldn't even find the server. It wasn't in the list.
That's
I had
weird.
to actually search for it.
You're in the
That was
26th
an
of
expensive
December.
taxi. It cost
Wow.
me $24 to get back here.
Merry Christmas, Darcy. No. Yeah, there is game sound, but
Just had
it's
a bit of a
pretty quiet for
keyboard
some reason.
layout problem entering the password.
That's because you've got an AZERTY keyboard.
Yeah, because I had put it as the QWERTY, because otherwise I had to remap my WASD. But I forgot about it, so I pressed one key and put in the other key. And I was like, why is the password incorrect?
You got an AZERTY keyboard, but you have to map it as QWERTY because of WSD gaming. That's brilliant.
Well, in this game, yeah. Because I haven't bothered to remap the keys.
McCleared, thank you for the
It's
resume.
very random.
So I just put it to QWERTY just to be easy.
I've come to the conclusion you just don't like doing things the easy way. You like to do things the hard way.
Well, that's the Belgian thing. We excel at making things very difficult.
A Belgian chocolate's really complex to make then.
Possibly. Haven't made any.
You gotta back up a hell of a lot.
Well, at least the crane is together.
Samoa will be the first place to welcome 2018 according to Google. Yeah, it's whatever's on the edge of plus 12.
Well, my game crashed again.
Yay. Well,
We're
at least
doing
Well,
well.
I got that piece in. It crashed just as I was putting that piece in, which is where it crashed for me. Definitely a physics problem. You thought New Zealand was the first? I don't think they are. I think it's some island in the Pacific. Something weird like that. Apparently Tonga welcomes
just
2018
before
first.
we get the piece in, gonna have waiting for player to join.
I'm gonna wait till he's put that piece in. Because if it's that that's crashing me out, and I'm not gonna come back in before.
Yeah, good point.
I can't see how far away I am.
It's gone green. Hey, it's on.
Yep.
The gearbox.
Now the gearbox.
That might involve a bit of driving.
I'm joining now.
Scumbag. Do you remember the
Yes, the
Hungarian
90%
map for
is just
ETS2?
waiting
Do you know
for
if it's still in development or if it's been abandoned?
Well,
The
mine's just waiting for
Hungarian
player to
map.
join.
In
Hang
that
on.
last 10%
Poland
takes
rebuilding
around
got
20
absorbed into
seconds or
pro
so.
mods. I can't
Yeah.
remember if the Hungarian map went the same way or
You
whether
almost
it's.
think Farming Sim is doing a good job synchronizing.
No, it's a
Yeah.
different scale, wasn't it?
At least 17 is quicker than this.
I don't think it's been developed, Apple, is what I would suggest, because I've not seen it for a long time. I do remember it, though.
I mean,
I was rather quick.
Maybe it's just being kept up to date. You read that it's still in development? Well, there you go. I'm probably going to have to drive forward to get this high. Or maybe not, because it's not very tall. Hung! I can't see how close we are. I have to raise it that way, aren't I? And then drive forward. Oh my god. How do they do this in real life? I mean, seriously. They must have a camera on the end. It's close. It's really close. Why is that not going in?
Ka-ching. What? One rotor base.
Rotor blades. You've got to assemble the rotor blades.
Awesome.
Oh, they magically appeared.
Whoa, the size of that.
I would suggest
Yeah.
assembling that with the mobile crane if you can.
Yeah, possibly.
Go for it, Frank. If you want.
A lot
I am
quicker.
running.
Get some more practice in. I'm going to move these two trucks because
Look at the view up here. It's crazy.